The summer Steam sale is on until July 11th, and that means time for a video where I try out some of my haul. This one is Maniac. You probably can see that I've played some of this one, but not a lot. Let's see. Startup money is the broker's perk. Iggy the Clown gets to reroll. Okay, that's the perks when you level up, I guess. The hot dog guy has bullet resistance. Let's go with the broker. Survive for 20 minutes to reach nuclear strike. Stop the divorce and get custody again. I don't know if this is... like, surviving 20 minutes sounds like something I could reasonably do in a game like this, but I don't know about stopping a divorce. Let's spend some of the money I earned last run. Just curious what some of these are. This one... oh, I guess upgrades are per character. So this one I had upgraded on my other character, the Santa. Let's go, I've got 1200. Let's go for this one again. Cars are extremely powerful in this game. They basically give you a whole bunch of additional health. This is sort of a... it's sort of like Vampire Survivors, and you can kind of choose how active you want the gameplay to be versus passive. So you've got a couple of checkboxes you can tick in the options. One of them is auto aiming and one of them is auto firing. So if you tick both of those, then this is going to be something like a Vampire Survivors. Sort of a, I would say, a cross between Vampire Survivors and the early free 3D GTA games, Grand Theft Auto 1 and 2. Alright, I want to go back and get some of that money I just liberated from these people. So kind of what you do is you follow this arrow to the next level up. You get the level up, which gives you some perks to choose from. I'm going to go with the brass car armor. That should make this car last a good bit, a good while. I don't know what that other arrow is. The yellow one. It seems to be attached to the level up arrow, so maybe there's something particular about this next level up. Oh, I've got a gun. So I grabbed a gun from that cop. I have auto aim on, although you can still manually aim with auto aim on, and I frequently do that. But when you have your first gun, when you finally get a gun, it seems like there's kind of no downside to just shooting all the time and leaving auto aim running. And then if there's something in particular you want to shoot at, you can aim at that with your right stick. I guess I could say if you have not played the early GTA games and this appeals to you, then maybe go try those. They're a lot of fun. They actually, even though they look completely different from the later 3D GTA games, they're still basically the same game. You still do the same kinds of things. The story is not nearly as lavishly told, because it kind of can't be from a top-down perspective. And really, the story in those games is kind of throwaway. But they're still great games. If you played Chinatown Wars, which was on the Nintendo DS, That one is similar. It's also from a top-down perspective, but it's got some of the more modern stuff tossed in too. Okay, I can increase all inflicted damage, or I can increase my gun aim and speed. Gun aim accuracy and speed. I think I'll go with all inflicted damage, because I've really found that if you're outside of a car, then you're just kind of there's a clock ticking. You're not long for this world if you're outside of a car. A depressing parallel to real life, maybe. One place where this sort of diverges... Oh boy, I don't have the acceleration I need to really just... Oh, I don't have the acceleration I need for that at all. Okay, now I'm outside the car, so this is trouble. Let's try to grab this. Oh. Yeah, this is bad. Okay, here we go. Oh. Okay. That works. Yeah, one place where this diverges from those GTA games is that even though in a GTA game, the sort of carnage aspect of it is always fun and it's always part of the draw, it's not exactly encouraged, because it will sort of, as your wanted level goes up, it will sort of derail whatever you're actually trying to accomplish. Whereas in this game, it kind of is it's kind of the only thing. There is nothing else to do aside from go around and create as much mayhem as possible. Oh, I'm just barely got out of that one. My health is very low, so I'm going to be looking out for one of the level up perks that will heal me. Oh. Like this one. Doesn't heal you all the way, but it's a significant amount. Oh. You can't, in a smaller car like this, you've got good speed and acceleration, but you can't really go over those barricades like you can in a larger, more lumbering vehicle. What's this? A baseball bat, okay. It's also difficult to break through walls like this in a smaller vehicle. Okay. Gas filled with nitrous gas used for turbocharging your car, but doesn't have to be used inside a car. What does it do outside a car? Does it just make you walk fast? Let's go with the money magnet, because I guess maybe a car upgrade would have been fine too. Oh, took a tumble there. Okay. Can I get there from here? I don't think I can. I need to find another way around to that. Oh, that's an Uzi. I'm not sure how to get up there, though. I would like a rocket launcher. Let's go with that. And then I'm gonna just start kind of blasting everything. Oh, I need to actually go in the direction of the... Uh-oh, this car is done. Let's go grab this one. Oh, I need to get back up there. Let's try to bust through this. We'll just drive through the park. Okay. Carjacker, Alley Brawler, or Nitro Engine. Let's go for Carjacker. I hate to use one of the car upgrades on these smaller cars because they don't have a lot of durability to begin with, so I know they're not going to be around long. Let's go ahead and heal and repair. Oh, now that was not good. I'll probably just jump in one of these cabs. Oh, I'm going opposite direction of the level up, so I need to... Here we go. Wait, what is this group of? Oh. We're up to, what, 7 stars? Destroyed the statue. And nearly the car. Okay. Let's see. I don't really know how much good this does me. I've had it before, and it doesn't seem especially helpful. Oh, come on. Wow, that thing's super aggressive. I can't go through there, so I need to get out. Let's just get in it. Okay. Yeah, you can get in these tank-type vehicles, and they have a lot more durability, as you might suspect, as you might predict. Oh, I need to go that way. I need to go back in that direction to level up. Okay. So this is pretty much the game. You just do this as long as you can. I I haven't seen anything that dramatically changes this, any upgrades that are really just way out there. So it's really pretty simple, but it's still fun to play. I doubt I'll put 70 or 80 hours into this, but I've already probably played it for an hour and a half, maybe, and I could see doing a few more runs. Alright, let's go ahead and get the spiked bumper, just because that's... Oh, well that didn't help very much at all now that my car is practically destroyed. Oh no. Was not paying attention to that. And there goes that car. Oh crap. Can I... Oh, this is not good. What about if I get in this? Nope, no time. Alright, that was a decent run. I don't think I unlocked any new characters, though. Okay. And then you come back here, you get to buy upgrades and equipment for your character. And that's pretty much the game. What is this? Super Dash? Okay. I've not really looked at the equipment either. I kind of just go straight for the upgrades. Standard military assault rifle for fun and recreation. A briefcase. Recent stock exchange papers and financial information. Can push away incoming bullets and cars? How would it do that? Oh, it's a melee weapon. Okay, so you're just bashing people with a briefcase. I've never once in this game used a melee weapon. I've had them, but I've never used them. Mostly because I'm always in the car. Maybe you can use them in the car, I don't know. Alright, well, at any rate, that is Maniac. It's pretty cheap. How cheap is it? It's maybe like $2.50 or $3 or $4, somewhere in there. It's under $5, I'm pretty confident in saying. Not bad. Nothing that's going to knock your socks off, but it's a pretty fun time. Let's take a look at another game. Alright, this is another game that I've already tried. This is FREAKHUNTER, and it's weird but interesting. Very much feels and looks like a PlayStation 1 game. And this is sort of a grid-based dungeon crawling game, but also shooting. So you're moving a reticle around with your right. Oh, that's scary. Oh, I don't even have any weapon right now, do I? I don't have any ammo. So I'm just going to have to kind of charge through here. Okay. Oh! Okay. Used up most of my ammo to do that. So now... Alright, oh, that's it. That's my ammo. Let's go grab this blood orb to heal up. Is this the whole area? It's just a circle around that room? Huh. I hope not, because if so, I don't know what to do from here. I can go out here. Oh, do I need to go? No, there's nothing over there. Okay, what do I need to do here? I can't do anything with him without ammo. You can sidestep with the shoulder buttons in this. Is that the entrance? And what is that? Oh, is that something I would need to shoot through this grate? There are little keys that look like kind of gems. Maybe I need to restart this level. Okay, let's just charge through. And let's forget about these fools altogether. Just go straight for the switch. Alright, it's over here. Okay. Oh, okay, great. More of them. I'm probably gonna need this other ammo at some point before this is over, so let me grab that. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. No other enemies, and I've got some ammo I can grab. Anything else? Oh, yeah, there is one. I'm trying to sidestep and I can't because I'm on the edge. Oh, it disappears when you go back too far away. Oh, and that also means new ones will appear as you approach. Oh, where? Crap, this is a bad time. Oh, there's one right here? Wow. Okay, that's it. Let's try that one again. Back to the first room. Let's go ahead. Do I need to just be running through all of these? Maybe I do. I like this game. I don't love it. I like the PlayStation 1 aesthetic. Oh, he shot the switch. I like that it's sort of unapologetically weird and a little bit, I guess I would call it shallow. Maybe I've been using that word too much, but I think both of these first games I've been playing are shallow. Doesn't mean they're bad. Neither of them are. I actually enjoy both of them. But I think shallow is apt because there's not really a lot here except wandering through these environments, finding the correct key, switch, whatever the case may be, to get you to the next area you need to go to, and fighting these enemies. They're not especially complex, not complex at all. They're just pretty simple enemies. And these wormholes will port you to different areas. And then the sort of square divided into 4 triangles at the top, that is supposed to tell you where you sense the enemies or the freaks in the parlance of the game. Maybe this is the way forward? Oh, good thing I did that. Oh, that was not the most graceful move that anyone's ever made. Oh, okay. Yeah, so ultimately you're just running through these levels and finding the exit. Oh, nothing. No damage yet, so I don't need... Oh! I have not seen one like that before. This is actually a new... I guess level is the best way to think about it. A new level that I haven't been in before. Previously I was in what I think is called the tunnels. And it had monsters like this, it had monsters like those floor crawlers, and then it had these flying things that would sort of hover through the air. But I had not seen that one that attaches to the wall. That's a new one. Yeah, this is one of the others that was in the last stage. Oh, there's the ground guy again. Okay. Okay. Let's look at the map. Okay, so up here I've been in, but I haven't been everywhere. Oh wait, maybe I have actually. Yeah, I have been everywhere in here. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. What is that? Huh. Is that just a... Okay. Oh, I know. Okay, I don't actually know what these are, but I know that if you shoot them a lot, they will explode. Those things can kind of get out of your field of view and just go to work in there. Oh. Looks like I'm near the exit. Oh, there are lots of these in here. Where is that? Oh, crap. More. Oh, Okay. Getting swarmed by everything all at once. Okay. I don't think there's any reason for me to grab these. I think my health gets restored every level. Now, where was that last room? Because it had the exit. Here we go. Okay. Some levels will have an objective beyond finding the exit and activating it, and they'll sort of deride you if you try to exit before you've completed the objective. Hunter, take these, but be careful, for they may only be used once each. That's fine with me because I don't know what they are. These devices create a temporary barrier in front of you. Pull the left trigger and your golem will use one of these items. Okay. Oh. Okay, not a barrier that moves with me, but just a barrier in the world. Okay, so I've trapped myself, haven't I? Huh. I don't think this is what they meant for me to do. Oh, crap, this is... Yeah. Let's try that again. But where do I want to go in this room? Okay. Oh. So there's a switch there that I've pressed. Now am I going to wait for this to come down and then try to run by him? I can't seem to get by him. Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Let's try one more time. If this doesn't go well, we'll look at something else. Let's trap him there. Press the switch. There we go. I feel like you kind of have to know what to do there, which I'm not a fan of. For instance, now I have not done the thing that I should have done. I should have locked him away somewhere, but who knows where. And now he's got me. And he's gonna go back and forth between these two tiles. And as soon as I come out, yeah. Okay. Don't love that mechanic, but the rest of the game is okay. Let's take a look at something else. This is the last game of those I bought that I have tried. This is Exit 8. It's some sort of kind of liminal horror game. Lots of weird signs. The idea here is that you're in a Japanese subway station and you need to get to Exit 8. But this is a sort of surreal space. And I think this is actually telling you how to play the game. Don't overlook any anomalies. If you find anomalies, turn back immediately. If you don't find anomalies, do not turn back. To go out from Exit 8. So it's sort of a glorified spot the difference game. So we've taken you through the hallway as it should appear. And now we're looking to see if anything here is not as it was originally. And I'm not sure what the scope of that is. Like, I'm not sure if there's a chance that there's some minor difference on one of these posters that could cause you to be wrong. Anyway, if you get it right, you will move on to the next sign. And eventually, I presume you'll get to exit 8. But if there is an anomaly that you don't spot, then you'll reset back to exit 0 and you have to start over again. And the sequence seems to be randomized, so it's not like if you memorize the pattern, you could know to either go forward or go back. I didn't see any anomaly there, so let's hope I was right. Looks like I was. If I'm wrong, like I said, we'll see exit 0 resetting us back to the beginning. Is there anything wrong here? I'm not seeing anything. It looks normal. Some of the things I've seen odd patterns on the floor of this stripe. I've seen that man who walks by walk very briskly. Oh, I missed something because we're back at 0. If you see something, you have to turn back around and go the other direction, and that will increment the exit number. I don't see anything here. Okay, so we're at exit 1. And now, let's pay attention. Got a no smoking sign. Looks like the same ads. Oh, the doors are very small. Yeah, that's not right. So we're going to go back. And that gets us to exit 2. Okay, so let's pay close attention. That exit sign is upside down. So we're going back. All right. Okay, so far, everything is looking normal. The doors look human-sized. Security camera warning sign. All this looks okay to me. Oh. Okay. What about this time? Got normal sized doors. Still the same 2 vents. Did he look at me? I don't know if he's supposed to do that. Yeah, something was wrong there. Maybe that was it, that he was looking at me. Oh, there are stairs. That's not right. Okay. Exit 1. He's smiling. I don't think he's normally smiling. Gonna go back. Okay, exit 2. He looks normal. Does he always have his phone out like that? I can't remember. Okay, I guess we're okay. So we're at 3 now. All right. Time to be attentive. Doors look normal. He has his phone, looks normal. I'm not sure if that's the normal layout of that box, but I don't know that it isn't, so I guess I keep going. Nope. Alright. Starting over. Exit sign looks good. Maybe over time you learn what to look for. No smiling, no looking. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to look for here. The speaker's on the left, I guess. No, whatever. Whatever that was, I missed something. Let's look again. The helix normal. I don't see anything. But this is what it looked like last time, I think. Okay, 1. He looked normal this time. I don't know if they can move security cameras or change those signs. This all looks the same. Okay. Seems like I was correct. What do we have here? Exit sign's good. He looks normal. Doors look normal. Cameras. That looks fine. Ugh. Yeah, the thing that sucks is I don't know what I missed, so I don't know what to look for next time. And I guess that's kind of the game. But it can also get kind of frustrating. I'm hoping someday I will be able to figure this out, but at the same time, I'm not playing it in very long stretches. I missed something that time. And just because I don't feel like I'm getting any better, because I don't quite know what to do. I love that the environment is practically photorealistic. Is that the briefcase he normally comes through with? I feel like it's not. Okay, maybe it is. Yeah, I think if you see the 0 going in the other direction, it probably resets you, even if you get it right. But I don't know that for a fact. Because this game's thing is pretty much that it hides information from you. That is where the challenge is in this game. Okay. No smoking sign, exit sign's right side up. He looks normal. All these signs look normal. Doors look normal. This panel, can't see anything about those. And we're back to the start. Alright, that's exit 8. It's like $4, I think. It's probably worth it just to get in here and see what this looks like, because the look of it is really striking. And like I said, I do hope that someday I'm able to go through it. Maybe if you just keep running forever, eventually you'll get the RNG to line up so that they were all correct, like they were all perfect, and you weren't supposed to turn around. So maybe you could just like run forever and eventually win. I'm not sure. Anyway, exit 8. Let's take a look at another game. Now we are in uncharted territory. This is the Consuming Shadow by Yahtzee, apparently. Not much to do here. Let's give it a shot. August 7th, 2015. A shadow is trying to enter our world, one of the ancients. The runes confirm it. I don't know which one. All I know is that they arrived at Stonehenge 3 days from now. One hope remains, the ritual of banishment. 4 runes encanted at Stonehenge will close the gateway. The trouble is, I don't know what the ritual is. If I investigate the strange events heralding the shadow, maybe I could piece it together. That's all I have, a maybe. Oh, wow. Alright. Let's begin the journey, I guess. Okay, files. Oh, these are save files, I guess. This is a different date. Is that intentional? Don't look back. You have received a text from the Ministry of Occultism. Sure. Cursed towns are the best place to find what you're looking for. If you want my advice, start from Hobble Hill and work it out from there. Okay, let's go to Hobble Hill, I guess. What's this? Oh, okay, so this is our UI. It's just stuff in the car. Whoa. Okay, let's just go. We have another text. I have some intel that urgently needs to get to Sumton within 9 hours. If you have the time to sort this out, you won't go unrewarded. Do we need to... Where is Sumton? Back where I came from? Okay, I guess I can do that. Oh, and I'm on a ticking clock. Text from a family member. I know that what you're doing is important. I don't know how I know, but I feel it. Do what you have to do and make sure to come back to us. Okay. You've reached your destination, Sumton. We'll enter the town. 13:35 p.m. The message is received by a flustered man dressed not dissimilarly to myself. He is agitated enough that I am forced to awkwardly remind him of the agreed payment before he can run off, whereupon he throws a handful of notes at me and disappears into the shadows. The town is calm and peaceful, oblivious of the shadow. My heart feels pained and heavy as I am confronted by what we stand to lose if I fail in my mission. Let's just go back to the car and head on to Hobble Hill again. Okay. Enter the town. July 16th, 2013, 1519, Hobble Hill. The shadow cast upon this town hits me like a foul stench the moment I leave the car. There are people wandering the streets, bent almost double, as if an invisible weight clings to their backs. I saw a tarpaulin in the street, covering a huge mass from which something that may have once been a limb extrudes. This is not the typical work of the shadow. This is all coming from a source, a loose, poorly handled magical artifact left to leak its foul energies into everything around it. Let's investigate further. This vileness is almost visibly radiating from a building in a dilapidated part of town. It seems to have undergone a fire, which may well have been caused by the misuse of the object I seek. I have to recover it, and I have to recover it now. And I need to do it before I start paying too much attention to the screams and banging being made at the back of my mind by my sense of self-preservation. Let's keep going. Might as well. Press Escape, Start to view controls. Okay, so now we're in a completely different mode, like some sort of action-y mode, I guess. Move left with A, so we got WASD controls, although W and S are both interact. Run is shift, space fire is the gun. Control is a melee attack. Spellcasting mode with tab, wow. It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff. Find and recover an occult text. Well, the one thing I did know about this going in was that the presentation is not great. And yeah, it is pretty hokey. July 16th, 2013, 15:21 p.m. The Agon rune has been inscribed on the wall here in white, upside down. The associated god would regard this as a grave insult. How do I... Okay. That's what I always think about, those tributes that people put on the back windows of their cars. Like, someone died, so now I'm going to put in memory of on the back window of my pickup truck. I just have to... The only thing I can think about those is that how that person would really want to be memorialized? July 16th, 15:22 p.m. Another victim of the shadow. They lie curled up, still clutching at themselves as if something was eating away at them from inside. Okay. But just in this moment, I thought of something. If I try to play devil's advocate on the... in favor of the person who's added the back window memorial to their truck, maybe that's the place that they spend the most time in, so that's where they would want the memorial to be, or they want it to be visible to the most people. I guess I can sort of understand it. The Agon rune, okay, is that the same place we just were? Are we going around in circles? No. Okay. In the language of the ancients, the name of Byarla is often identified with a symbol resembling a tree with a dot between branches. Okay, we found a clue. Byarla is identified with the BTI rune. Okay. Alright. Nothing more worth taking. Controls are weird here too. Up or down to interact. And then once you have something on the screen, a dialog box or something, you press enter to get rid of it. Important part of the banishment mantra is to incant the rune of the creature you intend to banish as the last syllable of the mantra. Note, be very certain that you have the right rune. Okay, there's nothing of importance left to do here. Dungeon complete. Oh. What? Anxiety seems to be getting the better of me. I feel hot and nauseous, and my hands won't stop shaking. Hopefully it will pass. I didn't see a way I could dodge that ghost. There wasn't a way out the other side. So I guess that was just some forced... sanity damage that I needed to take. Oh no, you can shoot the ghost. How do you reload the gun? Is there a way to reload the gun? What is switch ammo? Oh crap. Okay, I guess I'm out of ammo, I don't know. Leaving the room with monsters alive reduces your sanity. Yeah, but... Oh, I guess I can melee them, right? What is going on here? This... Yeah, let's return to the car. Is this... How do you... Okay, that's return. Enter. Okay, 1523, Hobble Hill. The town is lost to the shadow, and nothing I could have done can change that. But perhaps with what I have recovered here, this will finally be the last. Guess we're talking about the last town lost? Alright. I think I have played enough of this one. It's really clunky, and I'm not exactly having a great time, to be perfectly honest. But fortunately, there are plenty more games to try, so let's go to one of them. Okay, I did lie to you earlier, but you will have to take me at my word that it was unintentional, because I have also played this game. This is Aldro, and I think it's like $2.50 or something. That last one, by the way, the Yahtzee game, can't remember the name of it. It was 99 cents, not even on sale, just the regular price. But this one is, I think it's $2.50. I think it's $4.50, or sorry, $5 normally, and 50% off. This one is, it reminds me of, I think the game is called Forager. And actually, if I remember that one correctly, it's very similar because it's kind of a top-down isometric-ish 2D cutesy crafting gathering game. And that is very much what this is, except this one seems to have an emphasis on traveling around to different maps. It also sort of strictly enforces that you should eat. It believes you should eat, and it will make sure that you do. And it's kind of tedious at the beginning because you don't have any tools. It takes you a long time to break into stuff. Let's see if we can craft a pick. Looks like we can. And now equip that. Now let's get into this gold and the stone. You've got these little, oh, I guess I equipped a sword. I didn't know I had done that. You've got these little missions at the top that you get rewarded for with XP. I need to find and repair my tools at the blacksmith. The repair station can be crafted or found throughout your journeys. Okay, let's grab this other gold. I've got a skill point to spend too. Is that... How did that already... Wow. My stone pick is already done? That was fast. And this stuff has durability, and you'll have to... I guess you can repair stuff, but in the early game here, you really just need to make it again, make another one. So a lot of the early game is just standing around punching trees, punching rocks. Oh. What is hitting me? Oh, it's because I need to eat. Oh no, I need to put that there. And then we can use the C key to eat. Here's my fed meter, basically. Now, can we make a pick? We can. Okay. Oh, right. I need to equip it. Can I break through this giant rock? Oh, is that what destroyed my last pick? Was that I was too close to that rock and it was hitting it? Let me hit it. No, I can hit it. It does take down my durability pretty quickly, though. I don't have any more food. So I need to be on the lookout for something that could serve as food. Oh, there are grapes here. Grab some more grapes. You can get money out of those pots. Don't know what the money is for. Haven't encountered that yet. Can I make... What do I need for an axe? I need 2 more sticks. Let's go down here. There we go. And now I can put both of these on my bar and use the scroll wheel to switch between them. So that's pretty handy. Oh, but you have to click. That's a weird thing. You scroll to it and then you also click on it. Okay, let's spin the skill point. Go for damage. And I'm gonna go to a new island. Here's a lamb, sheep. Oh, why can't I? Okay, there we go. Alright, finally cornered the sheep. A raw lamb chop. Antler. I don't know how to cook yet. I'm assuming I'll be able to make like a cooking fire at some point. Oh, there's a box over here. The box sometimes have cool stuff in them. 9 health potions and some wooden logs. Okay. All right. How do I make a repair station? 15 pebbles, 5 iron ingots, and 25 planks. How do I make planks? Oh, okay. Just like that? Okay, so that I can do. The pebbles I can do. It'll just take time to collect them all. And then the ingots, I don't know how to do. But I assume the iron is going to come out of here. Yes, iron pebbles. If you're watching this as it airs, weird way to describe that. If you're watching this soon after I post it, you may be interested to know that Summer Games Done Quick is currently happening. That's always a fun thing to be able to tune into. I'm not big into speedrunning myself, and I kind of just don't have the patience for something like that. But if you are, it could be interesting for that reason, or if you just are interested in games in general, it might be a fun thing to watch. Some of the runs are pure displays of skill, and then others are just really bizarre and interesting. One I remember in particular from a few years back, they figured out how to, using a bot basically, to deliver inputs to a game to overrun the buffer of one of the Super Mario Brothers games and program a new game into it. Or maybe I'm getting this backwards. Maybe Super Mario was the game they programmed in by inputting controller inputs in a precise way. So that was really wild to watch, because basically they did some things in the game they needed to do to set up the buffer overrun, and then the game just kind of glitches out and it's gone for a few seconds, and then suddenly you're in a new game, but like nothing has happened. They haven't changed out the cart or loaded a new ROM. They've just, using inputs, programmed a different game in, and now they're playing that. It's pretty cool stuff. It really sheds some light on how every game is just a hair's breadth away from being completely and utterly broken. And that's not an indictment of game developers or anything. That's just the way it is. Let's go to a new island. Oh, what's this? What is that? I still can't tell what that is. Do I need to break this? I don't think I even can break this with one pick. But you know what? I think for the rest of my time in this game, we're gonna try to break this thing, see what's in it. I have to know. There's something inside there. Okay, so maybe one more pick would do it. Oh, I need to eat. I have a bunch of grapes, so let's... Oh no, I'll put them in here. Now I can hit C. Alright. Oh, I guess that pick is done for. And what do I need? I've got stone. I need twigs. So I am going to... What am I doing? I'm going to equip the axe. Chop down some stuff to get the twigs I need. Alright. That'll do it. Okay, here we go. Four ice shards is what I got from that. Okay, well, that's sort of anticlimactic. I think I've probably played enough of this for you to kind of understand what's happening here. You collect materials, you craft things that allow you to refine more materials. It's the typical crafting game loop with some fairly frenetic combat that we haven't actually gotten into yet, but things will shoot at you and attack you, and you've really gotta be on your toes for that. Anyway, this is... what is the name of this one again? This is Aldro, and I think it's $250. Pretty sure about that price. Let's take a look at another. Alright, this is Asteroid Drift, and you're never going to guess what happened here. I discovered another game that I have already tried, but this one's pretty simple. We won't need to spend much time in here. This is sort of a physics-based speedrunning racing game, I guess. And so you are controlling this ship, really controlling the thruster, well, and the direction of the ship. You are trying to get across the finish line as fast as you can. Oh, that's bad. If you press the button formerly known as start, which is how I'm going to refer to that button from now on, you will restart the level. And if you hit the wall, you are okay, you can do that, but eventually you will die. Alright. And this is not going well. Let's try that again. And it's called Asteroid Drift because I guess if you're doing it right, you're going to be sort of drifting smoothly around these curves without touching any of the walls and maintaining as much speed as possible. Corrective steering and all that sort of stuff. You do need to sort of let off the thruster to actually drift properly, to turn, because otherwise, if the thruster is on, your ship turns very slowly. And like I said, we won't spend a ton of time in here, but just because it's a pretty straightforward game. Oh, there's a genuine death. When you lose that little force field around your ship, you have your death is imminent at that point. You need a key for this level, and I've really... Okay. Complete a level while dead before exploding. Alright. Grabbed an achievement there. Okay. And then this goes on in a similar fashion for, I have no idea how many levels, I assume quite a few. And I could see this being the subject of some really fun speedruns to watch on a future Games Done Quick event. Let's try this one more time, see if I can figure out what I'm doing here. Oh. Oh, can I go? Can I make it? Oh, it didn't count. So close. Alright, let's try another game. That's Asteroid Drift. I think that one's like 99 cents. Some ridiculously low price. Alright, let's check out another. This game is Another Chance. I think it's another one in the sub $5 range. And I don't remember what it is. Some sort of narrative RPG, or maybe like an isometric adventure game, something like that. Let's try a better resolution. That looks good. Higher quality. VSync is on. Let me make sure I'm capturing here. Looks like I'm good. Continue? I've never played this game before. What does it do? Oh, okay. It asked me which slot to load. We'll just keep that name. Ugh, this stupid annoying clock. Taiki gets out of bed and approaches the closet in the bedroom, changing into his day clothes. Taiki, are you already awake? I swear that alarm clock of yours is so loud I heard it from here. Yes, I'm coming. This is Naomi we're talking to. It smells good already. I can't wait to dig in. Okay, here's how to move. Click on a specific point on the ground to move to that position. The movement destination is green if the destination is valid, or red if it's not. And then we click on NPCs to interact with them. Okay, and then we click on a dialogue option if we're given one. Let's talk to Naomi. Good morning, dear. Aren't you up early? Let me guess, you forgot to turn off your alarm clock last night, like on most every day off. Almost every day off. Taiki puts his hand on the back of his neck and looks away bashfully. Kinda, yeah. Aren't you just forgetful? Either way, I purposefully let your alarm clock on. Perhaps you'll learn your lesson now. Naomi gives Taiki a quick smile, then returns to her work. Would you be so kind as to prepare the table? Sure thing. Items. You can obtain items by clicking on them. You can open your inventory by clicking the inventory key, which is the middle mouse button. Hovering over an item will reveal extra information about it. Okay. Certain objects in the world can be interacted with when particular requirements are met. Try to set the dishes on the table. If you think you missed a certain dialogue, the dialogue log allows you to review recent dialogues, both with NPCs and those depicting Taiki's inner thoughts. Okay, so let's grab some dishes. And is this the table we're setting? Yeah, I guess so. Perfect. Food is coming right up. Naomi moves from the kitchen counter and sets the food on the table. Is Naomi Taiki's mom, or... Let's eat. They both start eating. You really outdid yourself this time. Did you use any different ingredients than usual? Naomi gives him a playful smile. Wouldn't you like to know? I might just tell you if you cook me your famous yakisoba for when I'm back from work. Sounds like a plan. Deal. Naomi and Taiki shake hands in agreement. Both are standing next to the table, the dishes already cleared. Well then, I'm going to get dressed for work. I'm going to get ready too. I'll make a quick run to the grocery store to pick up the ingredients for the yakisoba. Good idea, but please wait for me before you go out. Taiki gives her a quick smile. Don't worry, I wasn't planning on leaving without saying goodbye. Okay, so I'm waiting for Naomi to get dressed. I guess she's done now. Well, now I'll be heading out. Yeah, me too. Naomi gives Taiki a quick kiss, then heads for the door. See you later, and don't forget the dinner you promised me. Okay, so these two seem to be a couple. I won't. Take care, Naomi. Although that's a weird sign-off. If you want to switch levels and have fulfilled all requirements to do so, you can press the level transition key, or simply click on the window. Huh. Okay. So I'll need some ramen noodles and some assorted vegetables. I should have the rest of the ingredients at home. The clock in the top right of the screen isn't just for show. The passage of time has consequences on how the story will unfold. Take the scenic route and explore the world, or disregard other objectives and focus on the main goal. The choice is yours. Time progresses only when interacting with the world, either with NPCs or areas which you visit. There is no manual save feature. Instead, your progress will automatically be saved when changing levels. Okay. We got Yori here. I'm just going to ignore everything and go get the ingredients. Okay, here we are at the market. Taiki approaches the shop, but a tall figure bursts out and pushes him aside, dropping a curious glowing item by mistake. The figure doesn't seem to notice, neither did they spare Taiki a glimpse. Hey, what's your deal? Taiki tries to grab the figure's attention, but they are already too far away to hear him. Taiki shakes his head in disbelief. He notices the curious object that fell from the tall figure's pocket. He picks it up. The object sends a shock through his arm, like it were charged with static electricity. Ouch! Taiki grunts slightly, but the pain isn't that intense. He gives the object a look over. He then raises his head to search for the mysterious figure, but it's nowhere to be found. Confused, he pockets the device. There's a sharp noise coming from towards the city. Taiki glances toward the source and then... What? I died apparently. Wow, did I do something wrong? Try again? Oh, we're just starting at the beginning again? Oh no, okay, this is part of the story. So Taiki's saying that that was a dream and that it felt real. Taiki stands up. Well, it's not like I've never had realistic dreams before, but Taiki subconsciously reaches in his pocket and is startled to find the device he picked up in his dream. He takes it out of his pocket and looks at it intently. Whoa, what the hell? How is this in my pocket? What is this? It doesn't make any sense. Taiki, are you already awake? I swear that alarm clock of yours is so loud I heard it from here. Wait, didn't she say that same thing in my dream? Yeah, I'm coming. Okay, so we're in some sort of time loop. And I don't know if that's because of the device or what. Oh yeah, go to the kitchen and speak with your wife. I think before it said Naomi, didn't it? Anyway, good morning, dear. Aren't you up early? Let me guess, you forgot to turn off the alarm clock. Alright, I won't read these. Taiki just stands there, obviously distraught. Are you alright? You look a bit shook. I'm fine. I just had a bad dream, that's all. It's probably because of all those books you keep reading before sleeping. Seriously, I couldn't read 2 pages without getting the chills. Taiki nods absent-mindedly. Anyway, breakfast is almost ready. Would you be so kind as to prepare the table? Yeah, sure thing. Let's get this done. Naomi moves from the kitchen counter and sets the food on the table. Oh, now I talk to her. Let's eat. Taiki just stares in silence at his food, barely bringing anything to his mouth. Dear, are you alright? I've never seen you so, I guess, blank before. I really don't know. Tell you what, why don't you make some of your famous yakisoba for dinner? You always tell me how relaxing it is to cook and how rewarding it is for you to watch me enjoy your food. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Then it's a deal. They shake hands. Wow, this is a strange couple. Both are standing next to the table. The dishes are already cleared. Well then, I'm going to get dressed for work. I'll get dressed too, to make a quick run to the grocery store. Good idea, but please wait for me before you go out. Taiki tries to smile, but fails to look convincing. Naomi doesn't seem to notice, though. Don't worry, I wasn't planning on leaving without saying goodbye. The interface here is a little bit clunky, but I can forgive that. It's an interesting game so far. Naomi comes out of the bedroom dressed for work. Well, I'll be heading out now. Lost in his thoughts, Taiki took a few seconds in order to fully focus on reality again. Yeah, me too. Naomi gives Taiki a quick kiss, then heads for the door. See you later, and don't forget the dinner you promised me. Waving her off with a curt smile, Taiki watches Naomi exit. Let's go to the village. Now, can we... Oh, sorry, I'm skipping dialogue without knowing it. Still perplexed about the coincidental chain of events, Taiki takes the strange device out of his pocket and gives it a more thorough look. It's cold, so it must be genuine. Well, what does that mean? Well, made out of some metal, as far as I'm concerned. If it's a prop for a costume, then it's an expertly crafted one. Wait, I remember the tall person that bumped into me. They looked like they were dressed up. Maybe it was theirs? But how does that explain... But that does not explain how it came into my possession. Taiki pinches his forehead in deep thought, but quickly gives up with a scowl and returns the strange device in his pocket. Thinking about it won't solve the problem. I can try and follow the dream's happenings, see if I somehow gained the ability to look into the future. That would be fun. Okay, so we're gonna just do the same thing again. It's later now. It was 8:45 in the, quote, dream. I'm not buying that it's a dream, but are we gonna get bumped into? Yes, we are. Taiki approaches the shop and the mysterious figure bursts out, bumping into Taiki like it did before. Curiously, no glowing device falls on the ground. Hey you, did you leave something behind? Taiki tries to catch the figure's attention, but to no avail. Before he could start following it, he sees a fast-moving car coming from towards the city. Crap, I have to move away before I get driven over again. He was further on the sidewalk before. He's now moved to just like right up against the curb. Taiki swiftly makes his way across the street, and then his prediction came true. Yeah, I guess since they were going to be driving on that other sidewalk, it's fine. His prediction came true. Taiki regains his composure with a few drawn-out breaths, then looks in the direction the car went. I can't believe that. That wasn't a dream. It couldn't have been. The alternative makes even less sense. Could I have truly experienced this before? He takes the strange device out of his pocket once more and inspects it, trying to determine its function. Whatever this phenomenon is, it most certainly revolves around this object. I'll make sure not to lose it. In that moment, the sound of panicking masses reaches Taiki's ears. What's going on? The yakisoba will have to wait for now. I'll check out the tumult first. Okay, we're checking out the tumult in the city. If that car was coming from the city, then we need to go this way. Alright then, let's see what's going on here. Immediately after entering the main part of the city, a surreal sight greets Taiki. A huge glowing crystal is burrowed directly in the middle of the roundabout. It pulsates slightly while emanating a very low hum. There's a slight haze around it, which makes it look like an unfocused picture, or like it's vibrating quickly. Either way, Taiki blinks a couple times and averts his gaze as looking at the strange crystal makes his eyes water. What the hell are these? There's something definitely amiss here. Naomi. I have to make sure she's okay. I hope she managed to reach her workplace. But the docks are kind of exposed. Maybe they evacuated somewhere. Doesn't matter, I still have to check it out. I should be able to reach it in a few minutes if I walk straight ahead and follow the main road. Alright. Oh. Taiki makes his way down the main street, and the sight that greets him is no less outlandish than the previous. What the hell? The obvious perpetrators for this chaos are tall figures, taller than an average human. Their skin, or more like shell, reflects the sunlight brightly. Judging by the sounds they are making, it hints at a Chinaware-esque material. Everything about them is inhuman, save for the posture. Their leg joints are bent backwards, like an animal's. A tail sprouts from their back, and their heads feature a pair of curved horns. One of them even has wings. I shouldn't get near them. They don't seem particularly eager to chat. With great effort, Taiki manages to take his eyes off the creatures. Well, there goes my plan. I guess I'll have to take the long route through the city to get to Naomi. It's safe to assume that there's going to be more patrolling around. I need to be careful. Enemies. You'll encounter enemies on your journey. The cone of light radiating from their figure is their detection radius. Enemies can only detect you if you happen to find yourself inside their detection radius. If that happens, you can try running, but it won't do you any good. They will pursue you relentlessly, which will lead to death. But fret not, as you previously saw, death is not the end. The strange artifact you recovered will save you each time. So you've got time to experiment with different approaches until you reach a satisfying enough conclusion. Okay. So I guess we're gonna go take this other street. Moving farther north, Taiki comes across a collapsed cliff face. There's absolutely no way to go around it. The debris is blocking the whole street. Taiki looks up and whistles in awe. I wasn't supposed to go through here, but holy moly, did something utterly destroy the mountainside. Luckily, Naomi's workplace is farther east. Well, time to turn back. Okay, so maybe we go this way? Another crystal. Oh, uh-oh. Nope. Oh, I made it! I escaped. I thought they said that wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, so... I'm gonna have to wait until that enemy turns back this way. Hayami. Taiki notices a person cowering in fear in front of a house. Her exquisite clothing and hairstyle don't leave much room for doubting its identity. Hayami, are you alright? Taiki calls the name of Naomi's friend and coworker and rushes to her side. She's visibly shaken by the events unfolding around her, tears streaming down her face and ruining her makeup. At the sound of her name, Hayami looks up and sags with relief. Taiki, I'm so glad to see you. Are you hurt? No, I'm not. I got here before everything started to go wrong. Hayami looks around nervously, then directs her gaze toward Taiki once more. Have you seen Naomi? Yes, she arrived at work as per usual, and she was still serving clients on the docks when I left. But I really doubt she stayed there. I'd still recommend you to check it out. Maybe there's someone who can tell you more. Thank you. That would have been my procedure as well. Hayami looks around nervously again, then directs her gaze towards Taiki. Why are you still outside? As a partial answer to that question, Hayami chuckles nervously and starts playing with a strand of her hair. You see, as I arrived at work, I remembered I forgot something at home. But... She lets out another chuckle. I kinda forgot my keys at work. Taiki simply looks at her, dumbstruck. Not knowing what else to reply, he just repeats Hayami's words. You forgot your keys at work? I left them in my locker after changing, and I simply did not think of them as I made my way back. As I arrived, I wanted to open the door, but noticed my mistake. Then, almost instantly, after she gestures around her, this happened, and then they came. The geisha falls into silence for a moment. I've been standing here since then. I don't dare move. They haven't noticed me yet, so I might just stay here until... I don't know. She sighs and lowers her head. Hayami looks around nervously once more, then directs her gaze toward Taiki. Taiki looks at Hayami. Thank you for the help. I really mean it. Naomi's friend flashes him a smile. Nothing to thank me for. I just want her to be safe, just as much as you do. Taiki cocks his head to the side and squints his eyes mockingly. Probably not as much. They both laugh out loud, then quickly compose themselves in light of current events. Hayami gives Taiki a kind a kind look. Now I understand why Naomi fell for you. You have the talent of lightening the mood, even in the most stressful of times. And, well, let's be real, this is probably the most stressful time we've ever experienced. Yes indeed. The mood turns somber again. Well then, I'll make my way to the docks. Yes, of course, sorry for holding you up. Don't worry, I needed the help and moral support. Please take care of yourself, Hayami. I will. And Taiki? Before Taiki could leave, Hayami calls out for him once more. He turns around and faces her. Good luck. Taiki simply nods in response and keeps going. Alright. This doesn't look like the way to go. Need to wait for that thing to come back through. Oh, is that gonna catch me? Okay. And I can walk right up next to it, as long as I'm not in that cone. Game seems to be pretty linear. There's kind of one direction you can go. Here's Dr. Midori. Due to the area being a relatively rural one, he practices his craft in his own house, having an extra room equipped as an office for his patients. Taiki had been checking up by Midori had been checked up by Midori in the past, and also shared some drinks together with him. Occasionally Midori's wife, Ayano, joined them as well. Approaching the doctor, Taiki notices his brow furrowed in a troubled expression as he turns his head around, seemingly looking for something. Once Taiki raises a hand in greeting, Midori notices him and does the same. Good to know you're still alive and kicking, Midori. I can say the same as well, my friend. Even though Midori isn't the most cheerful of people, Taiki can't help but notice him being more contemplative and worried than usual. Lacking any time to spare, Taiki gets straight to the point. Is something the matter? It's about Ayano. We went to the empty marketplace near the bridge and I wanted to get something from home. I told her that she can go ahead while I go back, and if anything's wrong she can return as well. But right after I arrived home, they showed up. Midori makes a pained expression and looks at Taiki. At first I simply waited for Ayano to return, but as time passed, I grew increasingly anxious about her well-being. Now I really don't know what to do. Maybe she had to take a detour? I'm both scared for her and also scared for myself, and the conflict has been driving me insane. Midori grabs his head in frustration for a while and then lets his arms drop by his side. I can search for her. Midori's features grow stern as he looks straight at Taiki. I can't ask this of you. Even if it's my wife we're talking about, I cannot ask you to put your life in danger just because I'm too much of a coward to put mine. You don't have to worry about that. I was going to go in that direction anyway. I have to look for Naomi near the docks at her workplace. Upon hearing this, the doctor visibly relaxes. Thank you so much, Taiki. You have no idea how much this means to me. I hope you meet up with Naomi safely as well. I hope so too. I'll bring Ayano with me once I find her. As a reply, Midori gives Taiki a curt hug. Thank you again. I'll wait for you here. Okay. We're searching for 2 people now. Okay. Oh, I got a new kind of enemy. A little demon dog thing. Don't know which direction. I guess I go this way because that's sort of the direction I came from. Oh. Before crossing the bridge, Taiki stops and thinks about his situation. I should check it out in Naomi's workplace before moving on. The bright red flowers might attract unwanted attention, so they might have evacuated already. Standing at the mouth of the bridge, Taiki quickly decides his course of action. Still, since it's just a few steps away near the bridge at the docks, it won't hurt to check for any clues of her whereabouts. I don't know if that's telling me... I guess that's not telling me to cross the bridge. What is it telling me to do? Finally, after a few close calls and running around the city, Taiki manages to reach Naomi's workplace. What? I'm at her workplace now? This is the docks, I guess? A small note is placed right at the base of the pier, which Taiki expectantly picks up. A glance is enough for Taiki to recognize Naomi's handwriting. Taiki, if you can see this, then hurry towards our special place, near the temple. With love, Naomi. She went to the small flower walkway which leads to the lake. That's right next to the temple. I just have to cross the bridge and head straight down the road. God, I hope she's okay. So now I am crossing the bridge. Okay. After crossing the bridge, Taiki stops for a moment to regain his bearings. Okay, if everything goes according to plan, then Naomi should be waiting for me near the lake. I guess this is the temple, so maybe that's not where I need to go. Seeing the flowers coming into view, Taiki quickens his pace in anticipation. We have lost the ominous music, so I guess that's a good sign. Here she is. Seeing him approach, Naomi responds with a tight hug of herself. She hugged herself? Is that what that means? Burying his face in Naomi's shoulder, Taiki keeps her close, seemingly attempting to remove the possibility of them splitting up once more. After a few moments, they let go of each other, Naomi smiling and looking up at Taiki. A strand of hair fell down over her eyes, and Taiki promptly puts it back into place for her, resting his hand on her cheek after doing so. Naomi closes her eyes in response, delighted, the smile never leaving her lips. You know, I would say something cliche like, I'm so glad you're okay, but isn't that kind of redundant? Naomi lets her head fall into her chest and chuckles, before returning her gaze back to Taiki, tears of happiness glinting in the corners of her eyes. We managed to find each other in the midst of an apocalypse, and the only thing on your mind is joking around. I have a reputation to uphold. Yeah, there's some truth in that. Naomi draws Taiki in for a kiss, which he eagerly responds to before breaking apart again. So, there's still the problem of the aliens roaming around. I don't think it's a good idea to return back home. You're right, it's too risky, but what alternatives do we have? Both fall into silence as they ponder on the question, until Taiki comes up with a solution. Do you remember that one time we went hiking in the woods, farther east, and got lost right after we moved in? Yeah, I remember, but what about it? Do you also remember that old shack we found while following the thin river upstream? Yes, I do. Naomi completes Taiki's sentence with an awestruck face, which Taiki mimics. So, it's a plan? Yes, let's go, no time to lose. They take each other's hands and look back in the direction of their hometown. Even if the end of the world might be nigh, and they might die soon, maybe even tomorrow, Taiki is content. He's content with knowing that his days are numbered as long as Naomi is at his side. Thinking about it, Taiki realizes that he was content with this fact for a long time now. Squeezing Naomi's hand and giving her a reassuring smile, they both set out for the forest and, hopefully, safety. Oh, that's it. You have achieved the good ending. Wow, well, that was not my intention to play the entire game. I guess there are other endings, but... Huh. Well, it's pretty short. I don't know how I feel about it. I guess it's good that I experienced it, but I do wish there was a little bit more to it. I don't know, maybe the studio will do something with a little bit bigger scope next time because I'd be interested to play it. That is another chance, and I think it's 250. I think that's right. Which is not bad for a short little game like that apparently you can replay to see different endings. Alright, let's take a look at another. This is the final game, at least so far, that I've picked up from the sale. This one is called Prodigal, and it was $1.50. I'm just going to stick with their default name. P.A. Darrow. Dear Oran, I pray this finds you. I'm sorry to tell you, but your parents have passed. It's time to come home and pay your respects. We have all missed you so much and can't wait for your return. Come back and see us. Love, your grandfather, Pa Darrow Grail. Really awesome pixel art in this. I love the color palette, the muted colors. The Dockmaster. Move along. You don't have the salt to sail with me. A sailor. There's a rumor going around about a dead captain. Well, not dead. Undead? Oh, we got some sailors fighting here. Go for the beard. Y'all best cut it out. Stop it, you two. Oren? Sheriff Van. Didn't expect you to ever be back. You should run and see Darrow. He'll be thrilled you're back. It's the house on the hill at the east side of town. Look for the anvil out front. Now it looks like I have a fight to break up. Oh, this is the sheriff's office, I guess. A bunny? Come by the Crocasino sometime for some fun. Huh. Father Xavier. Welcome home, Oren. I am Father Xavier. This is a shop, I guess? Tess. Oh, hello. I was not asleep. Promise. Please tell me you have my crate from Esterosa. No? Ugh, shipment days are the worst. Oh wait, you aren't a dock worker. Huh. The runaway returns at last. I'm sure you forgot me. I'm Tess. Nice to re-meet you. Okay. The fidelity is roughly that of a Game Boy game, except the color and the pixel art in the close-up scenes. Sorry, the color everywhere and the pixel art in the close-up scenes are really incredible. I'm not even sure if they would have been possible on a Game Boy Color. The shop? You want it open? I am currently not able to make my potions. If you were to retrieve the grove mushroom I need, I would be willing to open my shop. While you consider it, I will be here reading. Okay, so I guess I need to go up these stairs. No? Is this like a... It's sealed. Is this just the inn or something, or what are we looking at here? Ah, who are you? 1 second I'm alone thinking, then here you are. Are you going to say anything? These clothes look expensive. Okay, so probably not an inn. Probably a rich person's home. I suggest you mind your manners in the presence of my lord. You northerners are lucky Ashford is busy. The moment they are not, rest assured, we will be bringing order here for good. Oh, Ashwood, I guess. A new face? Greetings, friend. I am Festus Ashwood, but please call me Ashwood. Is that what he said? As much as I would love a good chat, I fear a partner such as yourself would be unable to manage. Wow. That's quite a greeting. Big dining room. A kitchen. Is this Ashwood Sr.? Okay, so the Ashwoods are a wealthy family. Oh, here we go. Here's another set of steps. And that's probably where I go to get to Darwood. Is that his name? The Gravedigger. Haven't properly met you yet. Just call me Gravedigger. Oh, okay. I can't go up there. Oh, over here. Here we go. Pa Darrow. So it's not P.A. Darrow. It's Pa Darrow. Oren? Is that you? I'm glad you're finally home. We've missed you so much. Bean Vora. Bean Vora? Bene Vora? The legend himself returns. I am Bolivar. Your pa has taken me under his wing. He has been teaching me everything he knows about smithing. Why don't you two go grab us supper from Heaton's? We'll catch up over a warm meal. Now that is a good idea. Come, follow me, Sessa. She still talks about you. Heaton will be very excited to see you returned. I saw Heaton's, but okay. You haven't forgotten where it is, have you, Sessa? Do not worry, you can count on me to guide you. Is this it? Ah, Sessa, do you mind going in without me? Looks like some Ashford soldiers are in there. I'd rather avoid trouble, Okay. Let's see, 1 ale and 2 salmon plat... Oren? Oren? Welcome home. I didn't even know what to say, haha. But I suppose Pa sent you over for some food? Here, let me grab as usual. There you go. Gosh, we've got a lot of catching up to do. Promise you'll come back later, alright? Too busy flirting to bring my order? Hurry it up, barmaid. It's not ready yet, sir. Just a moment long. I've waited long enough. You northern mutts need to learn some manners. I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Perhaps it's time to put you in your place. Men. You give a bad name to Southerners. Soldiers, to... Relight those lanterns. What? Oh, that didn't go well for him. My lord. Yeah, he really lit him up. You all right, Heaton? Yes, thank you, Amadeus. I'll send someone to fix your floor. Held back by southern soldiers? We don't need folks like you here, thief. Amadeus, please. Heaton, you'll soon see what southern trash he is. What took ya? Blossoming romance cut short by Amadeus. You keep away from him. It'll cause nothing but trouble. Darn it, let's not dwell on that. Time to welcome home my grandson. Hear, hear. All right, that's the introduction. I wish I could... I'm tempted to cut it off there because I feel like I know enough about this game to know that it's pretty awesome so far, and I feel like you can maybe see what it is, but also we haven't really played it any, and those button slots over on the left are kind of making me wonder what this actually is. Is this kind of an action RPG, like a Zelda type thing, or is it going to be... Otherwise, it's presented more like a sort of traditional JRPG. How's it being back? Hope no one's giving you too much trouble. Hope you know I worry about you. That hard head of yours has gotten you into trouble plenty of times. Morning, Sessa. You are a good miner, no? Let me convince you to help me out. Okay. Benet, I knew I could count on you. A miner needs his tools, huh? I'm sure you can find what is needed in the old mine. I am terrible with directions. The librarian next door can tell you where it is. You can always see her for help when you feel lost. Come to me once you have a pick. The librarian, so that's here. Oh, there's a cat. A book stands out, War of Glass. Will you read it? I guess? In the age of myths and gods, a war broke out between them. This war was said to turn an entire nation into a molten wasteland of glass. On one side, gods fought for the freedom of mortals, the other for their subjugation. In the end, 4 gods were slain and 2 more missing. I guess you can't interact with the cat. Nora. Ah, yes, Orin. Returned at last. If you need help, come ask me anything. It looks like you are a miner without a pick. There was a pick lost in the mine north of the lighthouse and south of the graveyard. Okay. I don't know where either of those things are. There's nowhere to go from here. I don't... Is there a... North of the lighthouse... Maybe that's up here. Okay, this is unblocked. Graveyard. Lighthouse to the west. So that's going to be over here. Yeah, this is very cute. Very charming. It's the Gravedigger. You have a body for me? No, sorry, buddy. North of the graveyard? Is that what she said? Leave me to pray in peace. And now, the reason I'm here is because my parents are dead, right? I remember this creepy old shack. They always said it was haunted and to keep away. It's sealed up tight. Maybe I can find another way in. No way to speed up the dialogue. Oh, that's bad. Oh, it's south of the graveyard, right? South of the graveyard, north of the lighthouse. So that could... Okay, there's the lighthouse. Oh, here's the mine. Okay. And the pick is gonna probably let me bust those blocks. Where is this pick that was left in here? Aha. Maybe in here. There we go. Look out, little rocks. It's mining time. How do we equip it? No, that doesn't do it. Press the interact button to use. Maybe we don't need to equip it. Let's do a save. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Tidal gem. More for the rock collection, I guess. So is there a sort of collectathon element here too? Oh, that was me going back up. Do I want to do that yet? And is it persistent? Does it? Doesn't look like it is. Doesn't keep track of what I had destroyed before. Oh, I'm circling back now, so I don't think there's any good reason to do that. I'll just bust these up, grab whatever goodies I can while I'm in here. I don't know if these are enemies that will hurt me, or if they're just fun kind of set dressing. Alright. Probably can't bust this, right? No. What do you need? Nothing. I guess I need to go back to the guy, Bowel, whatever. Are you on your afternoon walk as well? Afternoon. Oh, here he is. That's him, right? Hugh. That's not him. Oren, you came back. It's been so long. Is he in here? Yeah. Keep bringing me this food and I'll be spoiled rotten. It's no problem. Just caught extra today. Been catching extra every day. Oh, look who it is. Sorry, Pa. I gotta head out. Now, don't be leaving us so soon. Maybe some other time. Well, that person does not want to interact with me. You know, she was pretty vocal about you leaving. Wasn't all nice things. Ever think about talking things out? Sure. I'm proud of you. Maybe that time away did change you. I see her often up at your parents' graves. I'm sure you can find her there. The pig feel at home in your hands? So, Sesa, my plan for the sword for Pa begins in the boneyard. Iron tainted in the lightless dark. Scary, that metal waits deep in the catacombs. Good luck down there. Okay, so I guess that means I'm getting that. That pick will be perfect, Sesa. Now you can get into the boneyard. At the bottom, there's a metal called Shaderite. It will be my first time getting to work with it. Okay. We got a day-night cycle here. A nice sunset happening right now. Everything just has nice little animations. The flowers blowing in the wind and the towels on the clothesline there. Yeah, this is pretty great. I'm into it. Now we're at night, I guess. We're getting close to night. Or no, maybe the sun's coming up. Not sure. Anyway, this is good. This is good stuff. I'm going to stop it there, but I think I can tell this is going to be worth coming back to, playing some more of. This is Prodigal. $1.50 for this, which now that I'm actually playing it, it's so polished and it looks like so much care has gone into this. It's really a pretty astounding price. That is the sale price, so if you want to get it for that, get it before July 11th. Thanks for hanging out with me while I tried these games. Hope you get some good stuff in the Steam sale, and I hope you have a good time with it. And I will see you next time.